And then there'll be some audio clips of John Lennon, and then Imagine, and it'll be a wrap-up. This is a short piece, but a time for us to take a moment and remember a man who did so much for all of our lives at one shape, point in time, or 1 point shape in time, or some order of those words. I know one of the things that's always been great is if you grew up with the Beatles, there's probably no one thing that ever happened in your life that you can remember without remembering a Beatles song at the same time.
What's he talking about?
This doesn't happen to me.
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
One shape, way, or time?
Point in time.
One time shape. You know what it is? I think he's nervous because they got cameras on him and stuff.
Right.
He's like all uptight because all the media is
Well,
there.
you can see there's excitement in his voice.
Yeah.
I'm on TV.
And I see he stands up when he's at the microphone.
Yes.
Yeah.
All zookeepers do.
Yeah. That's a zookeeper thing that you have to do if you want to become a zookeeper.
He always did that.
Oh, yeah. That's good. It made his show so much better. I'd say sit down and relax a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. The standing up thing isn't working.
You can't stand and talk, apparently.
In one shape, way, or time, or another. Or
He had fashion in there at one point, too.
yeah, let's go back and listen. So, when we say we won in Philadelphia, it was really not that hard. I don't want to be bragging here like we beat somebody great.
Yeah.
Time for us to take a moment and remember a man who did so much for all of our lives at one shape, point in time, or 1 point shape in time, or some order.
1 point shape in time. 1 point shape in time. Gary, he's a little like you.
Well, when Robin said this never happens to her, all I could think of, well, it happens to me.
Yeah. 1 point shape in time. But you know what I mean. All he has to do is get out one sentence. It's a soundbite for the 6 o'clock news. Just say, hey, we're going to do a tribute to John Lennon. John Lennon has been an inspiration to all of us.
Man who's touched all of our lives in some way.
In some way, at one point in time. At one point in time, he's shaped our lives. And he gets completely flustered. This is some broadcaster. Boy, top 40 disc jockeys never do that. They are pretty professional.
Well, it sounds as though he didn't prepare at all.
No. He just figured he'd wing it.
Yeah.
He's so spontaneous.
Mr. Ad-lib.
Yeah, Mr. Ad, king of the ad-libbers. I got to hear it one more time.
1 point shape in time?
Yeah.
One shape, point in time, or 1 point shape in time, or some order of those words. I know one of the things that's always been great is...
now he's trying to recover.
Yeah, now he's going to try to fix it.
I know one of the things that's always been great, he's the guy you call on at a wedding to say a few words.
The toast that puts everyone to sleep.
Yeah. He's making a speech here about John Lennon. John Lennon's like, get this bloody guy off the radio.
If you grew up with the Beatles, there's probably no one thing that ever happened in your life that you can remember without remembering a Beatles song at the same time.
Now, does that really happen to you? You think back on your life and a Beatles song comes to you every time?
Robin, any time that I am walking around throughout the day, I could, about 1 million Beatles songs pop into my head. Like if I'm walking down the street and I see a pretty girl, I start singing, I Want to Hold Your Hand. Then if I am lucky enough to have sex with that woman, I begin to hum Magical Mystery Tour. If I run into the Zookeeper, I begin to unexpectedly start singing Fool on the Hill. I eat a hot dog, Mean Mr. Mustard. Mean Mr. Mustard seeds in the park. Oh, God. So let's sing a Beatles song. The other day I was in the men's room and then this girl crawled in through the window.
Is that right?
She came in through the bathroom window. All right, let me take a break and then we'll play some Zookeeper parodies. People are sending them in. We will announce the winner of the parody contest on Monday.
Big prizes.
I got about 19 panic phone calls yesterday. Howard, were you serious when you said we're going to Philadelphia on Friday? I said, yeah, I'm serious. We're going next Friday. We're going to Philadelphia. Oh, no. They say it can't be done.
I know. Everybody was screaming that it was impossible.
I said, what's so hard? We're going to go down there. What we got to do is get a little minivan. All we have to do is get a little minivan. And then we can put a megaphone on top like the cops have.
Yeah.
And play the different song parodies, especially the winner. And we'll parade around with the winner. Then we'll deliver a sack to his door. And then we could do a broadcast out on the street. Like get a little stage area, do a live broadcast.
And that's not possible.
With some telephones. Evidently, it's not.
Didn't we go to Philly once?
Well, who was telling you that?
I don't know, a lot of different people.
Because the people in Philly are, they're dying for us to come, so there it's possible.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's only in this end that it's not possible.
Oh, all right. Well, we're planning on Friday, but it might be like 2 Wednesdays from now or something. You know what I mean? I'm sure by the time we get to Philly, I'll lose interest in going.
Right,
anyway.
we won't even remember why we're there.
In fact, I'm not even sure that we want to go to Philly because isn't it a hassle?
It is. I said to Gary yesterday,
Are we
I don't
saying?
think you really realize the ramifications of what you're saying. You just don't go there on Friday.
Yeah,
You got to go down on Thursday night. So you'll be there Friday morning.
And don't forget, you were entertained because we had Jessica on the bus.
Yeah.
Without her, it's no fun.
Yeah, that was at least fun to watch her. Well, we could get the bus again and play cards. That was fun. Have a big card game.
Oh, just for the card game.
Yeah. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, but Jessica
But when you come out, you're in Philly.
We were playing cards. Last time we went down to Philly, we got this big bus. We had Leslie West, Jessica Hahn, and I forget who was playing cards because Leslie wasn't playing cards. It was me, Jessica.
It was a couple of the guys in Leslie's band.
Yeah.
Longo, and I think Scott Salem played.
And Jackie, you were playing, right?
Yeah.
And Jackie gets bored after 5 seconds.
We were sitting back there drinking.
Jackie pressed his butt against the window, remember?
Oh, that's right. Jackie pressed the ham.
Yeah.
Fred, you played cards.
No, I don't play cards. Not good.
Oh, sorry.
He kisses strangers.
There you go.
He's lonely. And we played cards and stuff. And I like playing cards, but nobody was taking it seriously. I recall I won. I cleaned you all out. Because I'm the only one who takes it seriously.
They're playing around.
Kind of goofing around. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. Can we get like a big van this time with like a big card table and like cocktail waitresses and make it like a Vegas night?
That was the big one.
That's the biggest you can get?
I think so.
That's not so big.
That was supposedly the ones the Rolling Stones used.
I barely had... Yeah, okay. Right.
They must have had 20 of them.
Yeah. The Rolling Stones.
Yeah, like the smallest country act has a bigger bus than that.
Of course. We'll be back right after these words.
The classic.